Hey guys, welcome to Venus Insights. We are going to do just a general check-in reading to see what is going on with the divine masculines, the divine feminines, and what is going on between them mutually, like what is the union energy. Okay, so this is going to be general. If you want a personal reading, all the information is in the description box. Just please do read all the instructions. It will just make things a lot easier for all of us. Yeah, so this is going to be general, okay? So it might not resonate with everybody, but we will see. I feel like this is a very critical point in time right now for the masculines as well as the feminines. So we're going to see what's going to come up. All right, so I'm starting with the masculines, see what is going on with them currently or overall. Okay, wow, we have letting go and focus. And I feel like I've just been getting this lately a lot. Okay, so they are letting go of whatever it is that they need to let go of whatever it is that has been blocking them from moving forward and from being able to focus on where it is that they truly want to go. Okay? So this is, I feel like it is like big news. It does feel like maybe we've been saying this for a while, but it's like they're just really focused on whatever it is that they need to let go of at the moment. Like more focused than they have been in the past. That is what the change is. All right, let's see. Let's see what else. Woman holding a heart, exactly. So this is what they want to focus on. They want to focus on their divine feminine, right? This is clearly the divine feminine right here. And the divine feminine, even if she or he has gone through different phases of releasing, detaching, possibly having been angry in the past. A true divine feminine, her heart is always open to this connection, right? And so this is where the masculine is being focused at the moment. Let's see. Let's just get a few more and then we'll get started. I find it so interesting how we keep getting such similar cards, reading after reading. So here we have mute, recognition, and summer. So I do feel like this summer is actually going to be a very important time period. A lot of unions, I feel, are going to come into fruition over the summer. And we have mute here because yes, a lot of you are in separation, you are in no contact, but that doesn't mean that things aren't happening. It's actually Spirit saying that you need to have this distance. Even if you are in contact, it's not 100% in most cases. And this is what needs to happen in order for the masculine to have this recognition of his divine feminine, which we have here, and be able to focus on this and focus on letting go of whatever it is that is blocking the union. Okay, let's get into the details. Let's see what is all this about. All right, and we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Magician. Let's get one more. And the High Priestess. Okay, so this Ace of Wands here, I mean, they are really, I'm just getting that it's putting an end exactly to what it is that they need to let go of. With the Magician, they're really making this happen now. It's like finally it's in the 3D, they have the power to do it, they have all the tools they need to do it, and they can use their intuition and follow their intuition much more so than they have in the past, because right now everybody is just becoming more intuitive. People are aligning with their higher selves and people are becoming more receptive to the messages from the universe. However, I do get, especially since we have mute here and along with the High Priestess, that a lot of this is hidden. It's not, they're not necessarily showing this to you of what is going on, but behind the scenes, they are in magician mode, making things happen because they are focusing. All right, we will clarify what this Ace of Wands is exactly. I want to see. Let's see. I really feel like it's something else in their lives. that is just not working out. Yeah, I see 6 of Swords, moving away from whatever it is that is holding them back, whatever it is that is keeping them from being able to go after their passion. And then look at that here, the other card that went flying is the Four of Wands. So what I'm actually getting here is that for a lot of them, okay, this isn't going to be for everybody, but for a lot of them, this could be another relationship. And I usually do separate readings for karmic situations. This one is general, but because so many divine masculines or feminines are involved in third-party situations, it's bound to come up. Okay, so for some of you, this is what this is about. And for others, I'm also getting that this is something that they have been comfortable with, something that they have known all of their lives. You know, like programming, right? Or conditioning, or just something that they have, I feel, was like a stable and consistent aspect in their life. That is what they're moving away from. But it was something that wasn't good for them. It was something that was holding them back from being able to move forward, with the Ace of Wands being in reverse. And they are actually now able to do this. They're just not being open about it. And it's like being hidden. Okay. So let's see what their energy is towards their divine feminine. Okay, because this was just general. Let's see. What are they thinking? What's going on in their headspace? Okay, so we have the Hermit. Yeah, see, again, they're holding back. They're not telling you everything. There are things going on that you cannot see, that you are not aware of. And I do feel like they are actually isolating themselves right now, even from other people, not just from you. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Two of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, okay, they really want this new beginning, right? With you. This is what they're thinking about, the Ace of Cups in their headspace concerning you. But at the same time, I'm also getting that it's also about self-love. They're beginning to love themselves enough to be like, okay, you know what? It's worth for me to go after my happiness, to go after this woman holding a heart, which is the divine feminine. And with this Two of Wands here, yeah, they're still, this is about them having the power. They hold the power, right? And it's right under the Magician. And I do see it kind of like baby steps, to be honest with you. This Two of Wands, I'm seeing it as baby steps in the process of manifesting, but it's taking them some time with the Seven of Pentacles being in reverse, but also they are getting impatient with themselves as well. That's what I'm getting. They're getting impatient with themselves, but still taking small steps. But that's okay. This is at least what they're thinking, right? It's like they want to have this plan. Let's see how they're feeling. How are they feeling? We have the Lovers in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Fool in reverse. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, we got two more. The Wheel of Fortune and the World. Came out sideways, but I feel like it's upright. Okay, wow. So they're definitely feeling the loss of this connection with this Lovers being in reverse here. And I'm getting, because we have the Seven of Wands in reverse right after, that they don't like this, right? They want to let down their guard. They feel like they have had this wall up. They have been defensive. They have had self-defense mechanisms playing out. And right now, I'm getting that is being stripped away. We do have the Fool in reverse. So again, they're hesitating. They're hesitating to move forward. It's something like in their hearts telling them, okay, not yet, not yet, not yet. But then we have the Wheel and the World together at the end. Okay, so that means that this is changing. The direction of this is going to change. towards a completion. And I do find it interesting that in their heart space, out of the 5 cards, 4 of them are major arcana, okay? So definitely a lot of strong feelings here. Oh, and look at that. We have 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's just see. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this row. So why is the Lovers in reverse? And we have the 5 of Pentacles. See, you guys, it's not that they don't love you. It's that they're feeling the loss. Exactly what I said. 5 of Pentacles is all about a loss. Okay, so this is exactly what this Lovers in reverse is about. They're feeling the sadness. They're feeling emotionally deprived of love at the moment because they're not with you. Let's see. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so what I'm getting with this really is that they know that they have been in the past. Right, remember how I said that in the past they had their guard up, right? They had self-defense mechanisms. That was keeping them back. That was keeping them stuck with this Knight of Pentacles here being in reverse. They were just moving at an extremely, excruciatingly slow pace. Let's clarify the Fool. Sorry guys, one sec. Also my throat is beginning to act up again. Which mostly just happens during the general readings. It's so strange. Okay, let's see. Why is the Fool in reverse here? Okay, so we have the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah, so for a lot of them, like I said before, okay, it's not for all of them, but for a lot of them, it's that they still have a third party situation going on. And this is why they feel like they're just not ready to take a leap forward towards you just yet, okay? It doesn't mean that the feelings aren't there, but there's something that they still need to resolve, conclude, end a separation with another person. And for others of them, they're hesitating because they still, again, they have something that they need to heal within themselves, okay? Or whatever it is that is going on with them, whether that's an addiction or whether that's just anything that might be holding them back, like work, finances, their own sense of self-worth. Whatever it is, it needs to come to an end. It needs to be healed. And this is why they are in this energy of the Fool in reverse. Or that's why they're feeling that way. Like they just can't come forward just yet. But they do feel the loss of you, and they do feel impatient, and that they have been moving very slowly in the past. But I love the fact that we have the Wheel and the World. Okay, let's clarify that. Because things are about to change. It's like they're on the brink of turning the wheel in a new direction to actually conclude whatever it is that needs to be concluded. Whatever it is, King of Swords, that they weren't being decisive about before. Whatever they were not taking control of, wherever they were lacking clarity, decisiveness, and firmness. I'm also getting self-discipline actually with this. That is what is going to change. And not only is it going to change, they've already started this, okay? Because this is current energy. Okay. Let's see what is going on with the Divine Feminines, and then we will take a look into the future energies. All right, so let me just get a couple oracle cards for the feminines. Let's see. Conclusion. So it feels like a lot of conclusions here for both, right? Walking away. Ooh. Why am I not surprised? Okay, let's just get a couple more. Karmic partner. And fear. And we do have union at the bottom of the deck. I actually want to get one more for the feminines. Let's get one more. So we got a lot more for the masculines, so let's see. Inner child. All right, so I'm not surprised, okay, because I have been getting some emails from some of you and also in your comments feeling like you want to just walk away from this connection. And that doesn't mean completely giving up, right? For a lot of you. For some of you, this is how you feel. You do feel like giving up and that it's just never going to happen. A lot of you are feeling like you're not even sure if this person is your divine masculine. You're not sure if you even believe in twin flames or divine counterparts. And for others of you, it's just that you're just letting it go. You're detaching, letting it play out, and if union will happen, then great. And if not, you are trying to be okay with that scenario. Okay, with the idea that it might not ever happen. And that is what this conclusion and walking away is about. And you know what? I mean, that can be a very good thing, because that means you are able to find your own happiness independently of this connection. And that's actually what's going to help for it to come through. But if you're feeling that way, if you're truly feeling that way, you're just like, well, you know what? If it comes through, great. If not, that's great too. I'm just tired of this. And I just want to walk away. And it could be that you're even not really watching many readings anymore. And this is a type of conclusion, right? You're closing one chapter and opening a new chapter, which means you are moving ahead. If you're not in this energy, that's okay. Okay, because I am getting different types of energies here. So for a lot of you, or for some of you, I feel like you might have a karmic partner, or it's because your masculine has a karmic partner that they are not releasing, or that they have not released, and this is why you are walking away and concluding this, because you feel like, you know what, like they might just never let go of their karmic partner. For others, it could be that you have a karmic partner, right? And I'm getting here because we do have fear. So it feels like for some of you, not all of you, okay, but some of you might be walking away because of fear. And the message from Spirit is to really, meditate on that and, try to work on resolving fear. Any fear that you might be holding on to, which could be related to your childhood wounds. And for others of you, it's that you're actually walking away also and concluding these fears, okay? So what I'm getting basically is that there's a fear revolving around the feminine energy right now. And some of you are dealing with it and walking away from that, like concluding that. And some of you could still use a little bit of work on that, okay? So that's up to you to decide how you're going to cope with this or how that resonates with you, okay? And act accordingly. So let's see. Let's get a few more details here. Let's see. What is this all about? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Good, okay, so for the most part, it feels like most of you are actually walking away from the fear rather than staying stuck in it, okay? And I just get that Spirit is saying here, working on childhood wounds is going to help you to do that even more. Say, the Emperor in reverse. I feel like these men too. The Emperor in reverse. So yeah, it's like you're releasing the masculine, in the sense that if the masculine isn't being the Emperor, you're not just going to hang around being dependent on this connection or being dependent on this person. And exactly, the Ace of Cups in reverse here. If they're not giving you their cup, they're not giving you that love in the way that you deserve, you're not having it, and you're just walking away from that and concluding this chapter of just hanging on and accepting this type of energy from them. Let's see how you're feeling. Like that one. The High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting, you know what? You don't care to hide anything from them anymore. Like you're not trying to play games. Yeah, look at this. The Two of Cups in reverse. Wow. Wow, I feel like the feminines are not kidding right now. Knight of Wands. Let's get one more. Judgment. Yeah, see? Truth. What did I just say? That the feminines don't care to like play mind games or to hide things. Like, I'm getting that you feel like if you were to speak with your masculine, you would be completely honest about how you feel. You wouldn't hold anything back. Like if you feel like you love them, you would tell them that you love them, but you're just not hanging around for this. And I feel like, I mean, this is you just really being enlightened, really having self-awareness right now as to what is going on inside you. And like I said, right, and it's funny that we have the Lovers in reverse for the masculines, and now we have the Two of Cups in reverse for the feminines. So yeah, you are feeling this loss. You're definitely feeling the absence of the love with your masculine. But I'm getting that you are being in this Knight of Wands energy, like taking action. You are taking action because you feel like your masculine has not taken action. And I do also get that for some of you, I mean, this might be a little bit impulsive, but that's okay, because you have judgment here, which means you are going to be able to see that in yourself, if how this is how it's really playing out for you inside. And if you're just acting this way on a whim, or if you really are facing your fears and resolving them, you will know. Either way, it's like the feminine is just really getting to know his or herself right now. And that can only be a good thing. Okay, let's see what is going on between the two of you mutually. So what is the mutual energy between the masculines and the feminines? Ooh, the Emperor. Let's see what else. The Fool. We don't need any more. The Emperor and the Fool. Wow. Do you see what I'm talking about? So you are both actually doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's just hidden, as I said before. But look at that. We have the Emperor for the mutual energy. So you are both actually making things happen. You are both taking control of your lives. I mean, we do have the Magician here for the masculines. Yes, we have the Fool in reverse for them down here and how they feel, but that's just because that's them holding back from being able to approach you physically with a huge step because they still need something to heal. But that doesn't mean that in the long run that's not what they're doing right now. That is their overall energy. That is what they're doing. But in order for them to actually be the Fool, right, and take a risk and jump forward, they also need to hold back in certain areas. Otherwise it would be premature and they wouldn't have healed yet. All right, it's very, very clear. I mean, the Emperor and the Fool, that's for the mutual energy. That means that you are both moving forward. And you are both making a change in direction, right? Just like the masculines here had the Wheel of Fortune. There's a change for the both of you. Okay. So let's see what is coming up in the near future. So in the next couple of weeks, see the masculines. What is coming up for the masculines in the next couple of weeks? Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, they're not giving up. They're just really, I'm getting there in still in this fighting mode. Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups. Let's see. King of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that they're not giving up on their divine feminine. They're not giving up on this connection. They're not giving up on this connection. They just need to release something, whatever that is. For each of them, it's going to be something different. And I do feel that they are becoming more emotionally stable with this King of Cups here. I'm just very strongly getting that if your masculine was in denial concerning your connection, they're coming out of that, is what I'm getting with this King of Cups here. They're coming out of that. They're becoming aware of their emotions and of their feelings for you. Okay, so let's see any physical actions that they might take. We have the Knight of Coins or Pentacles in reverse. Let's see, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Let's get one more. And the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so, and the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, their feelings are definitely there, exactly what I just said with the King of Cups. They are aware of how they feel about you. Okay, so if you think that they were not aware, maybe they weren't. Maybe they were in denial, okay? But right now, in the near future, they are becoming aware. They can't deny these feelings anymore. All right, but what I'm getting here concerning any physical actions, again, there's not going to be much. There's not going to be much. The only thing I'm really picking up on is them just being a little bit impatient with themselves. Because they're just tired of whatever situation it is that they're in, which is going to be different for each of them. But I'm just strongly getting that it's whatever it is that they need to let go of, right? Whatever it is that has been comfortable to them in the past, or even now. They're getting restless. And they're getting impatient. And I'm also getting they're getting impatient to see you or to communicate with you. But they just, for whatever reason, and for each of them it's going to be different, they're just not taking a step towards you that you will be able to see. If you are in communication, well then, it's just that it might just continue in the way it has been. But I don't see a change in something physical that will be visible to you. We can see actually, you know what, let's see, before I move to the feminine, let's actually see if they're taking any actions that are not visible to you, because these were actions that you would be able to see. So let's see, are they taking any other actions that are not visible to the feminine? Well, that pretty much says it all. We have the Five of Cups in reverse, and we have the Tower. Okay, so this is exactly what I am saying. There is stuff going on that you cannot see. Tower is coming down. Okay, they are coming out of this victim mentality that they had been holding on to for so long. It's just major revelations. A destruction of whatever it is that needs to be let go of. It's almost as if I'm getting that it's the divine intervening here, that because they needed this help, they needed this push, and the divine is just stepping in, breaking down everything because they need to get out of their comfort zone and let go of what it is they need to let go of, and then be able to focus on their divine feminine. Because I remember in the previous reading, they weren't really focused on their divine feminine because they were so focused on other things, on what's going on in their life. But now it's like, no, they need to focus also on this connection. So things are definitely happening here. You just can't see them. Okay, let's see. What is coming up for the feminines next 2 weeks? Alright, and we have the Nine of Wands for you as well. Alright, that was the first card out that we had for the future energy in the exact same position for the masculines. Okay, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I see this as the feminine not giving up and just continuing to move on towards being able to nurture his or her own self. And you can do this. You totally can do this. Let's see what else. And we have the Devil, and then we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck, and I'm just going to take her because I just feel like she belongs here. This is you actually resolving these fears. Okay, that's the message here. You are able to resolve your fears, to detach from the negativity of this connection, and to actually move forward to being the Empress, which is like what I just said, being able to nurture your own self, being abundant independently of this connection. So let's see mutually. Let's see the mutual energy between the two of you in the near future. And look at that, we have the Magician. Like I said, I mean, this is just continuing on. And the Ace of Wands. Wow. I'm telling you guys. This is what I have been saying. You are both making things happen. So the union energy right now is manifesting the Magician and the Ace of Wands. You are manifesting this Ace of Wands. That's what it's moving towards. And you know what? Even if you're saying, well, I walked away, I concluded this, I don't care, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. That's great. That really is great. But this is the union energy in the near future, okay? It's being manifested regardless. And then, you know, it will be your choice whether you want to accept it, take a risk, or not. That's up to you. But whatever it is that you're doing and whatever it is that they're doing, this is what is being manifested. This Ace of Wands, okay? Between your connection. A new beginning of passion. A new beginning that's going to have so much potential. So much motivation behind this. Inspiration as well. Love, just all of that. I'm seeing all of that in this Ace of Wands. Okay, so that's what this is moving towards. This is crazy. I mean, so in the mutual energy between the two of you, we have the Emperor, we have the Fool, the Magician, that's 3 major arcana, and then the Ace of Wands. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's just things do need to play out. Something needs to be healed here with the masculine and the divine feminines. If there's anything that you are working towards, it's actually resolving fears. Your fears and your inner child wounds. All right, let's just get a guidance card for the feminines, or any message that wants to come through. Let's see. Okay, so we have 2. We have traveling lightly and wandering path. So both of these cards have to do with a path, right? And a journey. Simplify your life, enjoy the journey. Exactly. Don't dwell in fear, dissolve the fears. Enjoy the journey exactly as you are doing. Let everything just play out. Don't take it too seriously. Keep it simple. Do what you gotta do and let them do what they gotta do, is the message here. Let's get one more actually. From this deck. Last one. Any final messages, please, for the feminines? Ooh. Higher power. We keep getting that, by the way. And peace. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that, yes, there is divine intervention. There is a higher power that is helping you, guiding this union, guiding the masculines, just overall. And that there will be peace, right? And I love that there's a dove in this image, which also represents liberation, freedom. And so I'm getting that is liberation, freedom from anything that is the devil energy. Fears, attachments, toxicity. Okay, for the both of you. And that's where everything is headed. So everything is on track. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please do give me a like and leave me a comment if it resonated with you. And much love to everybody. Talk soon.